Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Corey Johnson, and welcome to Relationship Management. Today's topic is going to be about you're a thorn in my side. I'm here today as your teacher, everyone, and I am taking all of these ladies up in court. I'm bringing this movement to the world so that a lot of men can have this awareness to be careful and to watch out. And I'm telling you who and not to give a chance. I'm giving you the brains of brilliance. Understand? The mind of an attorney to know and to protect yourself and to be strategically smart whenever it comes to these ladies. Because a lot of these ladies, they are a burden. They are a burden to our heart, our soul. You know what I mean? A lot of these women in this world, they call stress. Have you ever heard the term stress kills? But that's the truth. Don't you know that you can age because of a woman? It's nonsense. A lot of these ladies, they have bigotry up in their heart. They are some cruelty people. They're like the eastern angels that fell from the heavens. That God kicked out the heavens. Have you ever heard of that? God kicked the third of the angels out. God did. You want to know why? Because God was pissed off. You understand? That when God kicked you the fuck out of heaven, that means that He cannot tolerate your bullshit anymore. He cannot tolerate your dumb shit anymore, or He can't tolerate your stupid shit anymore. You know what I mean? It's obviously God got tired of the rudeness of these angels. You understand? And the cruelty and meanness and the evilness, you know what I mean? And the vindictiveness. To always want to try to hurt you, you know what I mean? Or to hurt your feelings. You understand? Or to give you emotional abuse. You understand what I'm saying? And certain people are not good for your life. They're not good for your health, and they mean you no good. Have you ever heard of the term, whenever a woman ignores you, that means she's not the one for you? Well, I'm going to tell you something today. If a woman ever leaves you on red, she will leave you for dead too. You know what I mean? See, because a lot of these ladies, they know within all of their heart and soul and mind that they were born to make a man suffer. And I'm going to teach you a secret. My grandfather always told me, whenever you decide to want to find a wife, make sure you find a woman that knows how to cook. Now, they have ladies out here, you understand, that will make you suffer. You know what I mean? They know how to cook, you understand, but they will not feed you. And they have cruelty up in their heart. You know what I mean? Like if they mad with you, you know what I mean? They will try to kill you. What I mean by that, you wake up smelling eggs, biscuits, bacon, and grits. You understand? And then you go in the kitchen, and she be eating, but they don't have nothing for you. You know what I mean? These type of ladies that will, ignore you online. You understand? I'll give you the silent treatment. They will ignore your hunger pains too. You understand? And cause you to suffer and starve so much that can make you lose weight, and it can cause a person death. Have you ever heard the term, a person can starve to death, or I'm starving to death? That means that woman deliberately, knowingly, and willingly starve you understand? And don't care about you, don't care if you live or die. Enough for you to die up in your sleep. So whenever you love a woman, because a lot of us men, we fall in love with you at the beginning, understand? But why? Because a lot of men believe in love at first sight, and they be true, meaningful feelings in our heart. Man is wired differently than a woman. You know what I mean? A lot of women don't have that understanding that a man genuinely really love them. Some women do, but you barely find those women. You know what I mean? It's like you can count it on two fingers. It's a very small percent, like 2 to 3% of women all around the world. They, feel that we are crazy and stupid and dumb. And the more we pull out our heart and try to treat them with kindness and to be good to them, the more they will ignore us. You know what I mean? So I'm here to teach you, you know, you have to remember this up in your mind and your soul and your heart and protect yourself. Remember this and don't forget it. If a woman leaves you on red, she will leave you for dead. You know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't care, you know what I mean? If you let a woman disrespect you like that from the beginning and leave you on red and ignore you a lot, you writing a whole book to her telling her how you feel and about your life. And Facebook will say, she left you on red, bro, or she left you on scene. You want to know why? Because she's a rude person and she don't have any manners. And if a person don't have any manners, that means that she is not just narcissistic, but she's both. She's a covert narcissistic person and an overt. You understand? And if she's an overt, she's bipolar. Because a bipolar is gonna treat you like shit, to treat you like you don't matter. You know what I mean? They will walk all over you and fuck all over you. So them type of ladies, you do not want them up in your life. You understand what I'm saying? If you be nice to them type of ladies and you let her come move in with you anyway and start being all nice and stupid, buying her shit, feeding her, she gonna be steady fucking all over you even more. And you gonna be hungry in your bed and she gonna let you fucking starve. You understand what I'm saying? And or you might be having, you know what I mean, problems with your health. You know what I mean? And she won't be there for you to support you, rub your back. She would not rub your back. She would not rub the aches out of your legs. She would not feed you. She would not check on you. And you might be having real, true, serious health conditions and need to see a doctor or something. And she'll leave you dead. She wouldn't even check and see if you breathe. She'll just say, go out. You understand what I'm saying? And take your MasterCard out of your wallet and go out. You know what I mean? And there's more than that type of a pain that meets the eye. You know what I mean? A lot of these ladies, they're lazy, and they would not work and help you with the bills. They would have all the weight on your shoulder. You know what I mean? A lot of them would eat up everything in the fucking house. You know what I mean? Just like the woman I used to live with many years ago. She ate up all of the fucking eggs out of the refrigerator for me. I mean, she was so fucking greedy. It felt like I had my fucking uncle living with me or something. You know what I mean? You're always gonna have an uncle in the family that eats up every fucking thing and I don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker was greedy. You know what I mean? She was just selfish. Didn't even care. She acted like she didn't have no fucking brain to realize that I have a stomach too and I need to eat. You know what I mean? She was so fucking greedy. Like if we had 6 eggs left, she'd eat up 5 and they'd have 1 left for me. You know what I mean? These ladies will be a thorn in your side. You know what I mean? And will be a burden. It will make you suffer. You know what I mean? And the other things, you see, whenever a lady has them type of evil spirits up in them that I just told you about, that means they have even more spirits in them called demonic spirits. And the demonic spirits will make them so dumb and stupid. You know what I mean? They'll be talking stupid. You know what I mean? You be smelling their vagina funky and stinking. You be like, well, you didn't get in the tub for 3 days, and they'll talk dumb shit with you like, well, I don't feel safe. You know what I mean? And they'll say something like that, and you didn't even hit them or nothing. You never hit them, never slapped them. You know what I mean? They just dumbfounded and just totally just You know what I mean? Mindless. You know what I mean? Just stupid. You know what I mean? They making you suffer and stanking up your fucking house with their vagina. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they laying in your bed. You know what I mean? And it always smell like pussy and fart underneath your covers a lot. You know what I mean? And a lot of ladies, they will hit them sneaky farts where you barely can hear, like, you know what I mean? But they got some of them are rude, like Uncle Gus, and be like, you know what I mean? Fuck you up. And you jumping up out of your sleep, feel like you about to die. You know what I'm saying? You got your head under the cover, you freezing. You know what I mean? Every fucking day you got to go through that type of, you understand, pain and suffering. It's abuse fucking for you. You understand what I'm saying? But every time you turn around, she got underneath your cover smell like rotten fucking coochie. And everybody know what that smell like. Worse than the motherfucking tuna fish. You know what I mean? And you got to tell this silly bitch, I'm sorry, but you need to sleep in the guest room from now on. You know what I'm saying? Since you don't feel safe about washing your ass and your pussy, ho, get your funky nasty ass out of my room and then go sleep up in the other room from now on. You know, it comes with more bad, evil spirits. You know what I mean? It comes with a worse territory. You know what I mean? They will wake up in the morning and start talking in your face while their breath is so motherfucking funky. You know what I mean? I mean, the worst halitosis in the world, just like the bitch don't have. You understand? The understanding that you fucking killing me, motherfucker. Why you gonna wake up and talk up in my face? You know what I mean? How would you like if I just put my ass in your face and just fart in the morning time when you get up? You know what I mean? How would you like that? Well, that's how I feel like somebody's ass is right in my motherfucking face and I feel like you just farted in my face. You know what I mean? You're fucking killing me, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of these hoes are dumb and stuck down fucking stupid. As though she don't have the sense to go wash your motherfucking breath first. Gargle with some Listerine, brush your fucking teeth, flush your teeth, and then talk to me. That's not love. You know what I mean? The minute I tell her, I'm sorry, but you making me sick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? With your breath. She'll look at me like I'm stupid. And that I'm the fucking wrong evildoer and say, you don't love me. You know what I mean? How can you say, I don't love you? Because what you just did to me, that's not motherfucking love. You trying to kill me and give me a motherfucking sickness or something. That's enough for me to catch a fucking virus or something. You know what I mean? Whenever you smell somebody's breath or somebody's body odor, then you go take a shit and your human waste will smell like that nasty motherfucker. Have you ever had a situation like that before? Yes, because it's like an airborne sickness. You know what I mean? Or you got a stanky rotten person, you know what I mean, you're around, and you go take a shit and your shit smell like that person. Yeah, that is truth. You know? So it's always will be some shit, you know what I mean? These type of people don't have any understanding, you know, no home training, no manners. They will never care about you and they will never get it right. And they got lots of ladies all over the world. It's the exact same way. They have the same evil spirits in them. The exact same way. It's a word called feminist. You understand? It's these type of, evil people. You know what I mean? They will not ever respect you. You know what I mean? They will start off nice. You know what I mean? Like putting hearts. But when you put hearts to their stuff, or you try to be kind and right, they will ignore you. So when they start ignoring you, that's how you know. You have to mark them people. You know what I mean? And give up on them. You know, there's a way you can protect yourself. You know, you can wish that they delete or block you, or you can block them to keep you from making stupid mistakes. But staying in contact with a goofy motherfucker like that, you know? Thank you very much.